Hi there. Another vinyl update. This one is a little different because I have to start off with some sad news. Um, 2 weeks ago, my father passed away suddenly, but not unexpected. He had a major heart condition and a pacemaker. His heart didn't give in, but his aorta, his main artery, I guess, he that basically gave in, and he passed away. Um, Sad, but you know, um, I didn't know whether I should do a separate video for this or not. I decided not to because I probably wouldn't have uploaded it um, for personal reasons. I guess I don't know, but I just wanted to mention that um, and that he will be sorely missed, and by me, my wife, my brother, his wife, his kids, my kid, my mother, and everyone that knew him. So it's sad. So that's a sad start, but I just had to talk about that just quickly. Um, got 6 records to show you, and a couple of 7 inches. Nothing spectacular, but I just wanted to get this video out. Um, you might wonder why. I mean, he passed away on August 1st. Why did I upload a video in between, showing me, just showing records and being me? That was recorded before he passed away, so I just wanted to have that out there and to get the continuum going, I guess. I don't know. But let's show records. I got a couple of 7 inches, like I said. First up is, I hope you can see this. The Ellen Price said, "Don't Stop the Carnival," backed with Time Has Come. Ellen Price said are, I believe I have an album by them that's more bluesy, I guess, but this is pretty cool. Sort of a calypso vibe with not psychedelic rock, but Britpop, and it's really good. It's from 1967. I prefer this above the LP I have, so I might have to check out the Ellen Price set records from this era, from this part of the 60s. It's original Dutch pressing on Decca. It misses the adapter, which was originally included, but I don't care. The next 7 inch I'm not keeping, but I just wanted to show it. It's a strange cover. It's the Pink Project with B Project. This is on Baby Records and Career. So I don't know if this is a French pressing or a Italian pressing, but this is, I believe, an Italian um, project. Uh, this song basically is a medley of Michael Jackson's Billie Jean and Greg King's Jeopardy, done in an Italo disco style, and it's I don't know. I love Italo disco, but this is not really my cup of tea. But the cover was just too good to pass up, or too bad to pass up. It's from '83, and it's a very '80s cover, but not keeping this. Then I don't need to show this. This was an interesting 7 inch. Ritz with Locomotion and Lazy Love. This is on Epic 79, and you get sort of a electro disco thing going on. This is the song "Do the Locomotion," and I don't really care for that song. No versions have, you know, really interested me. Not the, well, maybe the original, but the Kylie Minogue one, not really. That was corny. This is kind of corny, but it has a cool electro thing going on. The Locomotion sound, it's just cool synths and cool keyboards. But yeah, I never heard of this, and I saw it and it looked interesting. It's a Dutch pressing from '79, and those are the 7 inches. The last 7-inch I showed you is from a thrift store that I just need to address. It's one of the worst thrift stores I've been to. They had really interesting records. They had Impulse records, Cadet records, soul and funk and interesting stuff. I would have picked up a lot of those records were it not that they were crazily priced. And how they priced them, I found out because I also picked up a couple of CDs. One of those CDs didn't have a price tag on it. And what they basically did is they opened up the computer, started the Discogs website, and checked what the prices were that this CD was going for. They check that with every record or 7-inch CD, whatever, and they get their prices from Discogs. Why? Anyway, the next two I did pick up from that thrift store because they were reasonably priced, but still, I'm not going there anymore. This is Isley Jesper Isley, Ernie Isley, Chris Jesper, and Marvin Isley, Caravan of Love from 1985. It comes with an original lyric inner sleeve, nothing on the back. It's on Epic, 1985, like I said. Everybody knows the Caravan of Love track. It was redone 2 years later by the Housemartins, and that version is my favorite. This is not such a, this didn't date very well, but there's tracks on here that I really, really love. Liberation, High Heel Syndrome, just up-tempo, funky tracks with an 80s twist, obviously, because it's from the mid-80s. But I just thought I'd pick that up. This was the second one I picked up at that thrift store. This is Summer with Flying Home. I had no clue. It's on a label called Touchstone. I had no clue what this was, really. But when I looked at the bag, there's information on who's on here. It's a special benefit album that features Maxine Nightingale and P.P. Arnold on vocals. They get members from the Taj Mahal Band, the Gap Band, Steely Dan, Mick Taylor Band, and Osibisa. And I thought, like, okay, that can be funky. So I did check it out on my phone, what it is precisely, and it was indeed, you know, disco / funk / soul. And it is. It's very funky disco. I don't know what the benefit is, but I had to pick this up. This was interesting enough, and, you know, strange enough record to take home. So happy to have that in my collection. It's really enjoyable. Then I got 3 records from online purchases. Sort of an eBay type thing. Not eBay, I don't use eBay, but the Dutch equivalent of that. I got 2 from one seller. This is the first one, Ohio Players Contradiction, which has a naked lady and a horse on the cover, and close your eyes if you can't stand nudity. More nakedness. But yeah, Ohio Players. This one actually Also came with an insert and lyrics. The Ohio Players, funk group from Ohio, obviously. This is their 1976 album. It's on Mercury. It's a sample copy, Dutch pressing. I love them. Funky, not their most funkiest, but still funky enough. So had to get that one, and that was basically to get this one. This is the Fatback Band with NYC, NYUSA. 1977 funk record on Spring. It's pretty hard to get Fatback Band albums here in Holland. So when I saw this online with the Ohio Players record, I jumped on it and got both of them. So love the artwork. Have not really spun this, just quickly sampled it. Funky as hell. And the third record is from a different seller. I made a bid and it was too low for the guy, but he said you can have it for this price. And I said, I checked it out online and yeah, it was a good deal. So I got this. This is the debut album of Jeru the Damaja. This is hip hop, by the way. So it's not just soul and funk and disco. But this is his debut album, The Sun Rises in the East. 2 LP set. Originally released in 1994. This version came out a couple of years later, apparently in 1999 it was stated, and yeah, that could just be. It is, if you don't know Jeru the Damaja, he's a New York rapper that worked with Gang Starr in the past, and the guys from Gang Starr, DJ Premier and Guru, helped produce this record. DJ Premier produced every song, and there's a couple of production credits for Guru as well. So if you love Gang Starr, chances are you're gonna love Jeru the Damaja. I now have his first two records, and that's all I need, I guess. But yeah, this pretty cool. I found this. One more record, sort of in contrast with the terrible Goodwill story that I just told you. This is the way a Goodwill should work. Flipping through crates of lousy and shitty records, and then seeing some record that you're like, oh, that's a good one, but I already own it. And then suddenly this pops up. This is Charlie Earland with Infant Eyes on Muse. Not too familiar with Muse, but I know it's a jazz label, and I didn't think twice. Just picked it up. It's from 1979, US pressing. I did check it out to see what type of jazz it was, and the guy did a lot of jazz funk. This is not jazz funk. This is more, well, it gets described as soul jazz. But I just had to have this. This was $1, and if you check online, this condition, and here in Europe, this condition, it goes for around $20. Go figure. These guys don't use Discogs. This is a good a good thrift store. So I still really need to dive into this one, but come on. It's jazz. It's a collectible label. So that's basically my my video. Picked up some cool records, had some bad news. That's how life goes. Thank you for watching. Leave some comments if you will. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. And otherwise, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.